Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie from rebelalchemy. Today we are continuing with the next installment in the Chakra series, where we'll be focusing on the throat chakra, including the pathology and diseases that manifest when the throat chakra is blocked, excessive or deficient. If you haven't already checked out the other videos in the series, you might want to do that first, just so you can recap on what the chakras are, as well as how they function in the body. Before I get started, please remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, as well as the notification bell, so that you don't miss any future uploads. The throat chakra is also known as the fifth chakra, and just as you would expect, you can find it located inside the throat. It's symbolized by the color sky blue and is associated with the elements of ether and sound, the sense of hearing, and is also associated with the musical note of G. Within the 7-year cycles, the throat chakra influences the age range of 28 to 35 years. It represents our basic right to speak and to be heard, and also our right to hear the truth. The throat chakra governs our communication and our listening abilities. Quite significantly, the throat chakra works in unison with the sacral chakra. So if you ever have issues with your throat chakra, this will more than likely indicate an imbalance in the sacral and vice versa. The throat and sacral work as a tag team, and if you recall, the sacral governs our creativity, relationships, career, finances, and sexuality. So basically, all of the emotions and ideas, thoughts that stem from the sacral get filtered upwards in order to be released through the throat in the form of communication, whether that's through words, writing, singing, or anything creative. In essence, the throat chakra facilitates the expression of issues that originate in the sacral and also the heart chakra. It's our ability to express our truth clearly without any fear. In human anatomy, the throat chakra controls the thyroid, the parathyroid, the esophagus, the hypothalamus, our ears, nose, mouth, our teeth, gums, jaw, and also the tongue. Essentially, it governs everything that's connected to the throat. So that includes the cervical vertebrae, i.e. our necks. And the cervical in anatomical terms refers to the C1 to C7 vertebrae and not the female cervix. When the throat chakra is balanced and healthy, it can represent someone who's a good communicator, a good listener, someone with a clear voice, honest, expressive, and someone who lives creatively. When the throat chakra is blocked or out of balance, the following emotional or behavioral issues can arise, such as lies, dishonesty, gossip, secrets, fear of speaking out, inability to listen, constantly interrupting, mixed messages, and verbal abuse. You could also be very shy, introverted, have a weak voice, a poor sense of timing. You may have difficulty putting your feelings into words and have an inability to reflect on your emotions. You may often say things without thinking and then regret it, as well as being overcritical. You may also seek approval from others and rely on their opinions over fear of being judged. Imbalances in the throat chakra may develop from authoritarian parents, where you weren't allowed to speak as a child, or if you grew up in an alcoholic or abusive family, where you had to keep secrets and were often told not to tell. So, for the usual disclaimer, please do not panic if you identify with any of the traits mentioned. It is quite normal for us to have some negative aspects within our personalities, but if any of the traits mentioned are dominating your day-to-day life detrimentally, then this will be a strong indication that you have a blockage or imbalance in the throat chakra that you need to address. Moving on to the pathology and diseases. When the throat chakra is blocked or imbalanced, this can result in some of the following diseases manifesting, such as laryngitis, chronic sore throat, respiratory issues, teeth grinding, mouth ulcers, stuttering, and sinusitis. You may also have issues with your thyroid gland, the lymph nodes, tension in the neck and shoulders, problems with the ears, nose and throat, and you may even suffer from nightmares. Additionally, when your truth is not being spoken, this can also manifest as chest or heart problems in the body. If you wanted to work on balancing your throat chakra, there's several methods that you can try, such as talking, because when you suppress your emotions and don't verbalize how you feel, this results in blockages and imbalances accumulating. Similarly, you also need to speak your truth and be honest with your word. You can try singing. The vibration of singing is the best antidote for clearing the throat. You can work with crystals, blue crystals such as turquoise, aquamarine and blue topaz. You can try yoga. Mantra yoga corresponds with the throat chakra, so you can repeat a word, phrase or sound that helps to keep your mind focused. And you can wear blue clothing. And you can work with essential oils such as spruce hemlock, myrrh, rosemary, eucalyptus, clary sage and neroli. Lastly, if you are suffering from one of the chronic diseases that we've mentioned, it is recommended that you seek some form of energy healing in the first instance, as you want to push back on as much of the disease as possible before reverting to the maintenance techniques, which you can then use on a daily basis to keep your throat chakra balanced and healthy. So that's it, guys. Please stay tuned for the next video on the third eye, where we'll take a look at the pathology and diseases that manifest when the third eye is blocked or out of alignment. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you would like to support the channel, then you can find the details in the drop down below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.